As we get ourselves into the evening of day 9, we're getting a different perspective on life. So, now that we've got ourselves some... Oh, Hanna wants to talk to us. I was just thinking about you, and there you are. You should really come by my smithy again. There's something more that I can teach you. Really? Well, I guess until we meet again, Lucia. You know, I was actually going to plan to talk to you. It's kind of weird how things work out that way. But first, I want to see if we can shrink down some charms. Hello. Let's keep this one on the down low, okay? Let's see. We've got the physical attack boost up. Let's see if we can reduce that down to 1. I'm out of that material, so we have to come back to that later. So that we can actually talk now. Now a lot more Slayers have shown up and everything, but we've barely met them, and they won't basically do anything. But I want to, since we met up with Hanna already, I want to get ourselves some gifts. Because if you get them the gifts, the right gifts for everyone involved, then yes, and you could eventually. I'm gonna buy each one of these once. Because having these gifts on hand is going to help out with this. And Hanna really likes flowers. So, it's a good thing we're getting her some flowers right now. Because I wanted to upgrade her, her friendship really fast. Because her abilities, her perks, are very useful. Oh, there is Granny over there. Her perk is, her first perk, you get 20,000 Hinterbucks for helping her. Seems that, oh, and I think Danny is over there. But we're going to talk to Hanna. Because why not? Because Hanna tells me to come by today. And we get an introduction to this sub-story plot. Don't play coy, Julian. It doesn't work. Stop sending your employees to my shop. I'm not training them. Hanna, I didn't send that guy, okay? Business is fine. I'm looking to expand into new markets. Like I haven't heard that one before. Just go. Alright, fine. Jeez. Can you believe the nerve? They opened their big fat superstore right next to my smithy. They forced me out of crafting of my gear. I was pouring my soul into every blade. Instead, I'm improving their shovelware now. And they have the gall to try and steal my trade secrets. The nerve! Yeah, that's not fair. Wow, that's unfair. So what are you gonna do? You know the saying that living well is the best revenge? It's all I can do, really. I'll be fine. My customers know I can do things that nobody else can. There's a sense of sadness in her voice. I'm free tonight, Lucia. Come and have a look at that sword of yours. I brew us some herbal tea. I upgrade my swords. Could take all evening. Let's give Hanna a gift. So consider giving your friends a gift now and then. You'll deepen your relationship faster, and your friends will also give you something useful in return if they like your gift. So Hanna likes basically like cress seeds, purple flowers, sunflowers, and yellow flowers. So if we have the purple boutique, let's give her the yellow flower boutique. Oh, this is delightful! What a beautiful gesture! I have something for you as well, Lucia. It gives you a potion back. Also, this helps to increase their perk with you with their friendship. So, let's spend some time with Hanna. I think you can only give her a gift once per day. So, bear that in mind. You might have to do this multiple times. You never all our talk about the physical, the magical, and the human domains, yes? If you want to forge a weapon for true slayers, you need understanding how they connect. The corporations that manufacture your gear, they all have some notion. Same notion here. Humans wield swords. Swords hit cold lads. Materialistic and pitifully simplistic. Like, they have their entire departments of research and development. I find it hard to believe they don't know what they're doing. Sure, carbon nanopolymers, aluminum metal alloys, your blade will still be sharp or when our sun burns out. Applaud them if you think that's a good thing. What these store-bought weapons lack is the magical element. This here is a basic sword enchantment, a fragment of the horn of a hobonogus. Wicked creatures. We use it to connect the magical realm to the sword and the slayer. This particular enchantment will slightly raise your sword's damage. Many of the swords you find have extra slots, attachment points that manufacturers want to use for future upgrades. Now go through your equipment and pick a sword with a slot, and I'll add that enchantment. Don't worry, the operation is reversible. Unfortunately, the sword that we've got, our Grand Sword, doesn't have a slot, so we're going to have to use our Scimitar 3.0 for this. So now we have these things here, which means that we have, like, basically your customization of your weapons. This is the only time you really can do it. We can put the physical attack boost on, and we'll put the critical damage up on it. And again, this can be reversible. If you find a better sword, you can just take the stuff off and move it from one sword to the other. See, this turned out quite beautifully. There's something special about taking a mass-produced item and adding your own touch, isn't there? Come to me if you find other enchantments, or if you want to enchant a different weapon. My service is free. I will keep a small stock of select enchantments at my store if you want to support independent smithery. And so now we have level 2 with her relationship with her. Now we can learn about sword enhancements. Her level 3 perk allows you to upgrade your armor with the slots. So use that when you get to it. So basically, Hanna should be like one of the first few people you should upgrade. That took all evening for that. It's odd to say the least, but hey, you know what? Hey, we got ourselves a sword that's slightly stronger, but it's not as strong as our sword we have now. It's been a long day. End up to level 2 for Hanna. Looks like we need to get our amusement up a little bit more before some people will start to talk to us with the amusement side of things. We completed the dungeons. We get +5 to our health. Not bad, not bad. Hinterbucks, everything. Good, good. I'm beat. I should go to bed. Right. Let's go to bed. I'll move on to the next day. Here we are, guys, at day 10. Morning of day 10. As you can see, we're seeing the repetition is kicking in finally at long last. Beautiful day for a hike, isn't it? Apparently a rescue helicopter, they had to pick up some from Colemanstein again yesterday. They got stuck in a ravine somewhere after wandering off the desired path. Have you decided where you're going to be going today? So, the Talosworm lair we could potentially do. I guess we could do... No, it's level 4. Our swords are 4. I need to have my sword at level 5 if I'm going to tackle the boss of the stage. So, let's go back. We can actually... You know what? Since we don't have... and since the other area is the Mushroom House level 5, I think we can go after our first snow level. Let's go to Colemanstein and go to the Snow Alps today. How about that? Alrighty, here we go. Welcome to the tops of the Alps. Our first snow level. Now this has become one part of the more unique puzzle powers in the game. Because we got now, since we're in a new area, we have to. Oh, hello, my fellow friends. What more money do you want to give us today, shall we? I have 18 of both these things. I'm going to sell maximum, because why not? That's a lot of money I want. Thank you. So yeah, we have our snow level. And don't worry, there's no frostbite or anything. I just got off the cable car and I'm already freezing to think it's actually summer. Dude, you came up into a snow area. What you were going to expect? Freezing your butt off? Technically, I'm actually not in the perfect gear or perfect clothing to be up in the snow Alps. On the snow here, but still. That right there, the icicle trail and everything, for that helicopter, you have to get a certain amount of renown. Which I believe is 250. So, work on your renown, which is more likely to complete more dungeons and you'll get your renown up and running. But this one is interesting to boot, as we get ourselves to learn about snowboarding. We got known about this from... Oh, we got our size here. Come on, guys. Come on now, you. I want to get more money when we get back into town after this so that we can get ourselves maybe a better sword. A sword that might actually have something on us. Also, we might want to talk to Claus so we can get ourselves some better gear that's goo covered and get that goo ripped off. But yeah, I've said this before. I'm not a very big fan of snowy areas, or at least winter. But you cannot deny that basically being on top of a mountain with a snowy backdrop basically has a sense of surrealness to the measure. It just makes it feel, calm, relaxed. It's like being out here. And also the fact that we're learning how to snowboard. Yeah, if you want to talk about, putting a lot more into it, let's get ourselves our next magic upgrade. We're going to learn how to hoverboard. Not only that we're snowboarding, but we're hoverboarding down the mountains now. Huzzah! The magic skill, hover. Use the whole skill button to summon a hoverboard. Release the skill button to stop riding. Complete races and ride rails and cover great lengths for the skill. This magic is really only exploration based. The other one is the light ray. Basically, it's a laser gun. It's a full-on laser. Hold the skill button to shoot a ray of light and release to stop. Hit targets from a great distance or cut along weak points. So yeah, we can do this now. So your snowboard will most likely just continue going forward without your input while holding down. And you also have to hold down the button the entire time this is happening. Also, you have to do slalom tracks and everything to get on these grind rails. These grind rails are only active if they are glowing. So bear that in mind. These switches here are also our new way to use our light ray. But as you can see, though, this thing has a decent range when using it. So now you don't have to worry about anything from range right now while you're in this place. Bear in mind, they're going to be loving to use that light ray for all sorts of stuff. We open that up right there. Activates our next set of rules for us. There we go. Go to the monster fur. Well, see, while you're on a grind rail, you can also still use the light ray for other things, but you can't turn off the hoverboard until you get off to the other end. It's kind of like an automatic gesture. It's so weird. It's kind of very, it's utilized again only for races and everything. There's nothing really combat focused to it. It's just more of a way to move faster across the dungeons you're going to come across in this area to begin with. So I'm trying to find is a switch. Here we are. We'll go through like there. Zuzu. We got ourselves more magical element. That's good enough for me. Also, this is what we saw before. Now we have to use our light ray to break icicles. So that we can jump across with no problem whatsoever. Trust me, if you find yourself stuck in a spot that you feel like I don't know where to go, just look up and see if there's an icicle on the ceiling. That will show you your true path. Ooh, Navu 3000 sword. Who was that? I want to know. As a normal base attack of... Oh, our Cleaver 3 is just about the same as that. So that's... Oh, you know what? We can just... Yeah, let's equip our Scimitar 3.0. That basically... It's the same power sword as our Cleaver. I'm surprised that worked out. But as you can see, though, the Nuvar Heart 3000 sword, it's basically goo covered. Means its stats are lowered by half if goo covered. You can still use it if you so choose, but you will be playing at a disadvantage. So you're just going to have to get friendship with Claws a lot more to unlock the ability to remove goo off of gear so that you can use it for later. It's nothing too bad at all. Sometimes you might actually find the reason that goo cover stuff might just sell well. You might as well just sell it. Spellguard Body Armor 300. Let's see. That's a 12 with a 15 magical defense. Sure, why not? Give some more magical defense. Because again, if you do relax here, for whatever reason, you will upgrade your, I believe it's your, I think it's your physical defense here that it'll increase. The cold air helps you to become more resilient, I guess. Oh, I saw more parts down there. Hold on. Oh, yes, more Hinterbugs. And more magical elements, too. Come on, let's go. Let's go for some snowboarding. And this music is really good for this type of environment, though. It's like nice, calm, chill, collected. Ooh! And I believe you can fall off on this. So you can use the hoverboard for attacking. Because it does leave a trail behind. So if you want to paraloop your enemies around, you can. But it does use up MP like nothing else, so bear that in mind. Now we got a nice golden sword now, a yellow sword because we put our scimitar back on. But now we have those enhancements in there, so basically now this actually works better, honestly. Oh, now we get ourselves the electrified magic users. I hate these guys because they just come out with their electrical attacks and they just stun you. It's very annoying. We'll just hit him with a meteor strike. Hey, you try using meteor strike yourself, huh? Well, not for me. Alright, let's get our fast warp point over here yonder. There we go. And, well, that's all we can really do. Yeah, this place is kind of limited in where you can go. Right out the first off the bat. Because they want you to start going into a dungeon that's cold and collected and everything. And it just makes it... Because this guy won't let you go on the ski lift until you've passed a dungeon in here. But there's also a way to calm yourself down here. We could do that as well. But we'll do that probably next time. Because we need now to see a snow dungeon before we get to the next part. Basically, it'll be broken up into parts here, so let's go down this way. We're hovering aboard around. Because our first dungeon was the level 3 dungeon, difficulty-wise, is down here at the very end of the path down here. And it's the only one down here, which is really odd, to say the least. Let's lay down here and swing, and we got ourselves another magical user. Come on back here, you. Good thing I put that magical defense on there. I would have not, but I would have been hurt badly with that. Come on, you. Yes, all the bigger creatures we have attacked thus far will now have magical shields on them, which is basically gonna make them more of a pain in the backside. Luckily, though, we've got ourselves a little magic of our own that can remove the shields really bad. Winding up in this area has got a lot of electrical enemies. This is annoying. So, why does snow and electricity have to work with each other, huh? I don't know. But I'll take you out like that. Hey! I want to get to my next dungeon, alright? You guys need to stop attacking me. Ow! Hey! Yeah! Yeah, you guys get eaten up by that. Let's see how you guys like it being hit by a projectile. Take you down! Let's see, what's back up here? Because I saw parts up here. This is the way back. If you need to head back without using a fast travel point, this is the way to get back. We go right there, get some recyclable trash. I need to start talking with Klaus so I can start recycling trash and get some money out of that way. A new dungeon is discovered! The Glacial Galaxy. Ooh, we get to go... Who's ready for some Super Mario Galaxy stuff? Alright, let's enter this place here and let's get to our next dungeon, shall we? It's, should be right bell for me. We're attack rating 4. Let's go in and let's see our next dungeon, folks. Let's go see it. And slam that badly. Bam!